catch is made by Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action. Now Mahomes locates Hardman for another catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run it here with P-Ryan. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
Exactly.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're thinking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after it one more time.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Here's first down. Mahomes. Setting up the screen to Pirine. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Now Pirine. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, here's Pirine. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words. Make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. Able to push his way through. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you can almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. A shotgun snap and a give to Dalvin. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Oh, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're out of the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably 3rd down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
There's a good opportunity. Just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And again, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really